Hello, in this video I will show you how to replace the front upper control arm on Mercedes W204. This is the control arm that I'm talking about. It's held by one bolt on the rear and one bolt on the front. It's actually not on the front where the ball joint of the arm is. In order to remove the control arm from the wheel hub assembly, we need to remove the three bolts that hold the shock to the wheel hub assembly, so that we can separate the wheel hub assembly from the shock absorber. This is one of the bolts, and the other one is on that side that holds the shock on the wheel hub assembly, and there is one on top as well. Start by removing the nut that holds the control arm to the wheel hub assembly, and next we remove the two bolts that hold the shock absorber to the wheel hub assembly. Next, we're going to use a ball joint tool to remove the ball joint of the control arm from the wheel hub assembly. So we need to hammer it in, and then we'll use a pneumatic gun to remove the ball joint. Now the ball joint is separated from the wheel hub. Next we need to remove to separate the shock from the wheel hub assembly in order to remove the ball joint. This is the last bolt that holds the wheel hub to the shock absorber. If the video is useful, give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel to see more videos like this. Now we'll take out the wheel hub assembly from the shock, and now we can remove the control arm on the wheel hub side. Next we'll remove the other bolt that holds the control arm. It's a bolt with a nut. Now that we remove the bolt, if the arm doesn't want to come out, we can use a pry bar to pry it out, and the control arm is out. Now we can put on the new control arm. Now we start assembling everything in the reverse order. When we put the bolt on the rear of the control arm, we're not going to be tightening it yet, because in order to tighten it we need to lift up the whole wheel in order to so that it's in a position to be tightened. if the bolt is not tightened with the wheel lifted, the bushing on the control arm will fail very quickly. Now we'll put the ball joint into the wheel hub assembly, put on the nut on the bottom of the ball joint, and then put the shock and the wheel hub assembly together and put the bolts in. And now we can tighten all the bolts. After all the bolts are tightened, there is only one bolt left to tighten. It's on the rear of the control arm, but first we need to lift up with the transmission jack the whole wheel. We do it like that and do it as much as possible, and then you start tightening the bolt on the rear of the control arm. And as the control arm replaced, now we can remove the transmission jack, and that's it. Thank you for watching.